Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization V A Brave New World. It has been a while since I played Civ V on the channel, but it's been known to happen and I think it's going to be known to be happening again in the future, or possibly some of the new Civilization games. Actually, is it called Civilization? They're making a space one, basically. Probably going to be playing that, but in the meantime I'm feeling a game of this. I've been playing a bit of Sid Meier's Civ V recently, mostly multiplayer I will say, but I felt like a bit of a solo game and I figured why not record it. And I also figured why not play with one of my favourite civs, who I will find eventually, I do promise. There he is, Enrico Dandolo of Venice, di Serenissima. Yes, I'm going to play as the Serene Republic of Venice, the lovely trade empire that, I don't know, apparently owned all of that at some point. Probably going to play, I think I will play the Earth map. It tends to make for a reasonably interesting map. I could try one of these crazy map packs, but no, let's go with Earth, something we can reasonably recognise. And huge is pushing it a bit. Let's go with large, 10 players, 20 city-states, and obviously as Venice we're not going to be doing this militarily, so we're still going to be competing with 9, let's say, king. I could put it up to emperor. Let's say, sure, 9 emperor level AI players, and we're going to have to do this without murdering them. Probably going to do it diplomatically, but we shall see. We shall indeed see. Game pace can be standard. That should be quite fine. We're going to be slow enough anyway. Fast enough anyway, because we're not going to be messing around with wars. Quick combat and movement. That's all good. Barbarians, let's leave them as is. I don't care to mess around with barbarians unless I'm going for a particularly aggressive game anyway. In which case, I do quite like to have them around just as a bit of a, some punching bags to train up my troops.
Master of statecraft and shrewd negotiator. Although you rose to power late in life, old age did little to slow your cunning or ambition, as you deftly managed the bustling commercial centre of Venice during a time of great instability, and aligning yourself with the forces.
Okay, quite enough of that. You got the general gist, I'm sure. Excellent, we are by the sea. Now that is a very good thing to start with. Should have picked legendary start. Tempted to go back just so I could put legendary start on, but no, let's not give ourselves any additional advantages. We get one city. I guess we start with this city here. This could be Africa? Maybe South America? Can you start on South America, or can you only start Old World? I don't remember, but we start how we start, so let's just deal with it. A lot of mountains here. This is looking quite South America-ish, which I don't know how that's actually going to end up affecting trade. Well, we shall see, won't we? If I've completely screwed myself, I've completely screwed myself, but we shall see. Let's go with a monument. I think it's a good start. We want to begin working towards, I'm thinking probably collective rule. Now, you might be thinking liberty. It's ridiculous. You're a one-city state. Not entirely, you do take over city-states, so some of these other bonuses, they come into it a bit. That one's just kind of nice generally, that's okay, but collective rule is the one that's important. It gets us a merchant of Venice, which, if there's a nearby city-state, is really, really good. Otherwise, we probably would want to just go tradition instead, possibly piety, maybe reduce religiously, probably not. Okay. We need to get to sailing. We want to get a cargo ship nice and fast so we can start making a lot of money, so we can start buying a lot of stuff. We could try for the Great Library, probably not going to get it. I'm imagining the AI is going to get that, and the rest of the stuff isn't necessarily that important. We need to start trading immediately to start getting all the money. So let's do that. Hopefully we at least find somebody by the time that's researched. Can't imagine we wouldn't, but these things do happen. So how are we going to win this game? Probably diplomatically. We're going to make a lot of money. We're probably going to go down the patronage tree. That tends to be my way of doing it. And then we're going to buy off all the city-states that we can and get all their votes. Of course, we're going to take over a few city-states through purchasing, you know, no warfare. But that could cause us a few minor issues in purely the amount of votes that the city-states will have in total. But maybe we can also use some spies or diplomats to buy a few votes, or if it comes to it, maybe just to a science victory. I don't know. We're going to have to see how it goes. But in the meantime, let's just keep hitting next turn until we get that, until we start discovering people and we can start doing what Venice does best: trading. Now, my computer will be running a touch slower than it normally is, as it is having to save to the drive. I think the same drive that it's recording on. I'm not sure. It's XSplit, so it's small files. This is not going to be the same problems I used to have with Fraps. But just bear in mind the turn time is going to take a little longer than maybe it should, but just bear with it. Excellent. Early spearman. Cannot go wrong with an early spearman. It's definitely South America. It's still looking very South America-y. It's expanding quite far that way. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Well, I did think that the Earth map only you only had to start on the old world, but not great at this. Pottery. Excellent. Possibly a granary in our future. Maybe not. The wheat is pretty far away. Frankly, we're going to want to pick up that whale rather quickly, I think. And it's policy time. So, 4 options to begin with. Piety is interesting. It's very interesting. I mean, the trade possibilities to do with religion, I don't recall being that amazing. And we really do want to be focusing on the trade here. So it comes down to probably tradition for all of that. Capital bonuses. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, legalism, you know, it's not that important. I mean, the building wonders is probably the biggest thing, but I think we're going to have to go liberty here, if just to get that one free merchant to Venice. So let's go liberty. Starts us off with +1 culture, so it gets us to republic a bit faster, and that'll give us a nice bonus anyway. So, do we do shrine? Good question. Do we go for that religion? I think it is a mechanic we're going to ignore. So we're going to go worker and just start improving the capital. So that capital needs to be brilliant, like really brilliant. It's not growing very fast. It is growing as fast as it possibly can though. So 6 turns till it gets those whales, at which point, well, we're not going to be able to purchase a workboat unless we start making a lot more money. Hopefully we'll discover a few city-states and they'll give us enough money so we can buy that early workboat. Because whales will be very nice to have very quickly. It's as much food as these other places, and it comes with gold. Well, extra gold, I think, if I have the fishing boat on it. Just a hope. Now, I'm a bit concerned about the distinct lack of city-states around here. Because it means this whole coast is going to end up being populated by the enemy. It won't be too much of a problem. We have a good choke point here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, it's going to come up around here. Possibly build a fort like there and there, maybe. Provide us decent enough defences. I shouldn't imagine we'll lose. This mountain is brilliantly placed. I can't imagine they will... Hey, 30 gold, lovely. I can't imagine they will put a city, I mean, 1, 2, 3. There's no space here for a city. Venice will grow, this entire area is going to be Venice, and they will have to come through here or by sea. And there's only one place to attack by sea, so they're going to have to land, and I can't imagine this is going to be easy for them to take militarily. I don't say impossible, but I'm feeling lucky, so sure. Right. Yes, lovely. Republic. Now, I do believe that bonus will go into all of the city-states that we puppet, so hopefully they will become quite effective. Please get out of Vancouver. They are getting a little peeved. Okay, this shape is definitely looking rather South America-y. Now, that is possibly a problem, because it does mean until the age of ocean sailing, we might be a little bit closed off from the rest of the world. Might be time to start moving back so we can protect this great merchant. Frankly, I'm not happy that barbarian's there at all, but these things happen. Okay, we've got sailing. Sailing is good. Sailing is really, really good. It gives us the cargo ship and the workboat. Not sure which one we're going to have to get first, but we'll see. In the meantime, calendar? Is that what we need? We need whatever... Yes, calendar for the citrus fruit. Okay, so 5 turns to the worker. He can just build a... I'm not sure he can build anything. Do you need bronze working to cut down forest? No, you need mining for that. Okay, that worker might just be sitting around for a few turns. Not the end of the world, though. So we'll just deal with it. Wow, that's quite a significant mountain range. I'm starting to wonder if there's any path over to the western edge of this continent, which I'm now quite convinced is South America. I can't imagine it's anything else. It's actually a shame that we do appear to be we are Venice on this particular map. I have to imagine on where anybody who could settle, we would have this is a large area to be very peaceful and happy with. But instead, we do as we do. Okay, there's an encampment there. We're gonna have to pull the spearmen into combat, because in maybe 6 or 7 turns, probably we're going to see that merchant come out, and we are going to need to escort him north. Okay, that is a... Oh, I thought that was a hill. It's just the base of a mountain. Okay, yeah, put a farm there. That's reasonable. +1 food. It's going to be pretty rubbish tile, but it might come into play eventually. Okay, cargo ships, 16 turns. No available sea trade routes. Are you... Yeah, I think we would be able to do Vancouver, except that fog's there. Alternatively, maybe there isn't enough. Maybe it isn't close enough, in which case... Big problems, big problems. But anyway, let's go for the workboat. Venice may have to go without trade for a little bit. We'll make a trireme eventually, send it out. Hopefully we'll discover a few things knocking about. Wow. We are behind on the techs. Now, don't be too concerned about that. That is primarily because of the tech lead that the opponents get for being on Emperor difficulty. Hopefully, eventually they'll start declaring wars on each other, stop beating each other down, hopefully without one of them coming out on top, or at least too far on top. And then we should be able to just move in and take the city-states and do all the diplomatic stuff we need to do. Hopefully. Oh, I was going to stand there. Alright, we'll go stand in the woods. Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky to take out. Not impossible, but I want a bit of a time limit for how long I want this to take. Okay, let's go for the non-fortified one first. If it comes to it, we can just block them off and slip the merchant past them. Okay. Okay, let's go for... I'll have to go for writing just so we can catch up. Alternatively, the Great Light now. Because the Great Merchant for Venice is so powerful, you know, it's different and it's very powerful. It's very tempting to go any of the my brain, any of the wonders that come with Great Merchant points, of which there are very few. As luck would have it, they're also the one the AI tend not to really go for. One of which is the Great Lighthouse. It provides 1 Great Merchant point, 1 culture, and it gives a bit of bonuses to any military naval units, which we probably will have to have a few of. There's also the Colossus, and if memory serves, not them, anything that has merchant slots also gives it, so we'll always have a few. Machu Picchu gives some. We'll definitely want that. I think we are within 2 tiles of a mountain. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. So I'm tempted here to just force our way up to optics, so we can almost guarantee ourselves the Great Lighthouse. It's not amazing, but for us it's pretty damn good. So I think I'm going to go crazy with it. If we lose, we lose. And I've tried something new and you can all learn from my mistakes. But we're going to go for optics and I'm going to go for Great Lighthouse because I really think we do need it. Plus just the fact that it comes with a free lighthouse, that'd be nice. Got a lot of ocean tiles here. Right, let's go rough terrain. I'm going to have to fortify for a turn or two. Now that one's on plains, but if they attack, they're attacking onto, we fight on the rough terrain, and then when I go for the encampment, that's rough terrain. Not really thinking that far ahead. Mind you, this is all jungle, so probably going to be a lot of rough terrain fighting in the future. Okay, you go build us a plantation that will come with +1 gold. Probably should have gone for mining of some sort. Hopefully it's going for a hill next. It's not. Cost us 65 gold to get a hill. Well, I'd rather not spend that. In fact, I think that this gold is going to have to be earmarked for my trireme. Or possibly a cargo ship, but those are very, very expensive. So, probably the trireme. Need to get that going. Need to start getting as many city-states as I can possibly find. Just sort of, you know, trading with me. It does require me to know where they are. Okay. Collective rule. Free Great Merchant of Venice. Absolutely cannot lose this under any circumstances, so let's begin moving him north carefully. We'll do it manually just because we can't lose him, and unfortunately this isn't the greatest situation. 200 gold for a warrior. Was considering buying one. Scout would not do it. Now what I could do is I could embark him and go by sea, but I don't know if there are any triremes that could suddenly come in and take him. Might still be the better idea though. Might still be the better idea. Let's build, how many turns have we got till we need to start working? 10 turns? Let's start building a... Nice, but we don't want that. Let's start building the trireme. Deer, that will eventually give us an extra 2 food. We're probably going to want a granary eventually, but for now we need that trireme. Hold on. Should probably kill that. Okay. Did I not? Oh no, it's optics that allows embarkation. Well, I guess this guy's walking anyway. What's the fastest way through? That way? No, that. That allows... There. Right, that allows me to go 2 next turn and... Oh god. The walking system, this has always been weird. It's nice that a bit of thought can actually shave a turn off a journey though. It's a nice little addition in any sort of strategy game, where you can add just a touch of thought to give yourself a little advantage. Mind you, if I just right clicked on Vancouver it would automatically figure out the best path, but well, this is the best path that that also allows me to do this slowly. Okay, we can't attack, otherwise as soon as it spawns it'll die. Hopefully just that being there is enough to keep the barbarians from spawning and immediately killing. Good old Giovanni Balzoni. Go through the jungle. Nothing should be able to sneak up on him. Okay, plantation there would only give +1 gold. There's nothing else we can really build. So +1 gold it is. Now a big question is going to be when we do get this. Oh god, run, 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 run. They won't chase. Or if they do, they won't catch up. It will be whether or not to build a road up to Vancouver. Now it's going to be very expensive, as Venice was one of the few civs that could probably afford such a road. But I think we're probably going to just stick with doing it by with a sea trade route. Will require us to get up to Compass, but frankly it shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem. Okay, we've got a first trireme. You can just go auto explore. It'll find us some stuff, hopefully. Now we need, what, 4 turns of building? Scout. Ooh, Vancouver is targeted. That encampment. Very well. Should probably be dealing with that. Actually, hold on, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if Vancouver likes us because we're about to buy them. So, yeah. Must be in city-states territory that you're not at war with. Next turn, can do. So Venice has done its wheelings and dealings, and without ever sending out a single trade ship, has somehow managed to purchase Vancouver. Because why not? We built that plantation. Go to the yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out something. Okay, so we have now got Vancouver. We have the ability to get spices and incense shortly. Actually, we already have the spices, I think. No. Apparently that plantation there is not built. Weird. And the incense there. So this has been a pretty good start, I think. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next time where we shall continue exploring the world. I'll see you next time.